What's up, y'all? I ain't been up here in a minute, but you know I had to get up here for this gutter stuff. If anybody's out there, let me know if you can hear me or not, because I don't know if you can hear me. Um, it's getting real crazy out here on these streets, y'all. Everybody's telling. Everybody wants to be a gangster, but everybody want to do the crime and don't want to do the time. Let me see something here. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to come in. I don't know what y'all doing right now, but it's in the background. I'm waiting for my nephew to get in here. He said he's gonna jump up here with me. But I don't know if y'all can hear me or if anyone can hear me or not. Nephew, what up? You can see me up there?
Cause I don't know how the fuck I'm not subscribed if I always be up there and I'm subscribed. That shit don't make sense.
And you wasn't subscribed? They just removed you from my subscriptions?
Yeah, the street science shit, not the Clean Lotus one.
Sure. That's how they get down.
I thought I only had like the industry TV, and I didn't even know you had a Clean Lotus page. I thought it was just industry TV and the street science.
No, I gotta
So okay, let me check my other this phone thing, cause that's my iPhone. Probably two different things. That's probably what it is. Two different accounts.
Okay, go ahead. I'm here.
I'm about to come on right now.
All right. I don't know where that beat is that I had. I had a beat. Yeah, I don't have nothing in there. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about this kind of stuff. Y'all may not catch it right while I'm live, but y'all might catch it later. A lot of people tell me they don't get the notifications and stuff like that, so maybe I'll just go post this. I'll post it later because I don't have the time to do it now. Yeah, so me and my nephew was having a discussion about this situation with Gunna. And he was like, Queen, we gotta go live about this. So I decided to go live. I know a lot of people might not catch it because I don't go live often and the notifications don't go out, but I'll post it later in my YouTube, my Queen Lotus YouTube page, and you probably could see it there. But what I was discussing with my nephew is that there's no possible way in hell that Gunna can get out of that situation without admitting to something. So it was being said that he admitted to be to YSL being a game. And that's basically all they needed, because being that he was allegedly a member of YSL, the label, and he confirmed to authorities that YSL is indeed a game. That's all that they really needed to proceed with these RICO charges that they want to get put on YSL. So if they only let Gunna out and didn't let anybody else out, well, that means y'all know what that means. So He ain't the last. He ain't the first, and he won't be the last. These people are not cut out to be street people. They don't know the street codes. They don't know how to carry themselves on the streets, and they definitely not going to know how to carry themselves in a correction facility. They don't want to be in there. Okay, they don't want to. They want to be get all the clout from being associated with this type of stuff, but they don't want to pay when it's time to pay the piper. So I don't know where my nephew is. Nephew, if you can hear me, I posted the link. I don't know if anybody can hear me because nobody's commenting in the what you call it. So I can't tell, but I'm not surprised that Gunna said something. I'm not surprised that he said anything. He's not from the streets. And who wants to sit there and do 35 and 25 or all these football numbers in jail? And he probably just wanted to be an artist, but he also enjoyed the affiliation with a gang. And unfortunately, they have now made the industry become a place where if you don't have any type of affiliation with any gangs, they don't want to be bothered with you that you don't have no street cred. So, what up, nephew?
What's going on, Auntie?
You can hear me when I was talking?
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, okay, because I can't tell.
Yeah, I had to go make some money on real quick. Yeah, but this topic is this deep. This topic is deep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he basically put the case away. The case is done. This is a done deal case. Gunna put the case everybody away by saying it's a gang. Once he told everybody it's a gang, it's like it's still anybody's faith that want to take it to trial and be a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And try to fight the system.
And you said something really interesting too. You was like, it's exactly the same situation as T.I.
Yeah, he's like the clone of T.I. Like the same way how T.I. came up is basically how he came up, like political ways. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like T.I., he did the Crime Stoppers thing. Gunna did the Crime Stoppers thing. You know what I'm saying? Right. He come in the industry, he get caught up, he snitch.
Mm-hmm.
Gunna get caught up, he snitch. They both from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they seen it work the first time with T.I. Nobody talk about T.I. being a snitch really. Nobody really cared. So now they like, okay, we gonna use the same formula, but we gonna use it to lock somebody up that's worth locking up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they did that with Young Thug. They used the same formula with T.I. as they used with Young Thug. I mean, with Gunna.
Well, they basically have put T.I. on the chopping block too, because I remember when he was released, they made him do commercials for 577 tips and shit. Like, if you have any information, like they were making him basically humiliate himself on the snitching.
That's the same thing they did to Gunna.
Mm-hmm.
But but this the thing though. Everybody overlooked Gunna being a snitch before. Didn't they been say they had paperwork on Gunna and Little Baby? So now people gonna say he a snitch, but they been showed paperwork on the internet for Gunna and Little Baby. Mm-hmm. But this because the music, everybody overlooked it. So now Gunna's is right because everybody know now. So as we gonna believe the paperwork on Little Baby now? Because Little Baby is the only nigga from Atlanta that ain't. Migos to them, they got one nigga get killed. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that Little Baby come up with, goes to jail. Everybody that put money behind him, Rollo. You know what I'm saying? Rollo was putting money behind Little Baby. He's been in jail for no reason. Mad years.
Oh, right, mad years they gave Rollo, yeah. It's just all, I mean, them mixing up the industry with the streets is a failure. It's a big failure. If I was an artist, I would just be an artist. I wouldn't want to be involved with anything in the streets.
Yeah, but you see, that's why Little Baby be talking that I'm not in the streets, mess. But you already know everybody in the streets, so P could use you. And that's what it is. That's why he said, yo, Little Baby been in the streets before in the industry. That's why I just told him to start rapping. Because he knew that Little Baby gonna will in all the street dudes from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So now, all of these dudes, right? Gunna and Little Baby, the rats, and the only niggas still standing out there in Atlanta, which is rolling 60s Crips. You know what I'm saying? From LA, same niggas that killed Nipsey Hussle. So Y'all rolling 60s Crips, right? But everything that's going down in Atlanta is blood affiliated. You heard? Everybody is blood affiliated, and they bought y'all up. Young Thug bought y'all up. You know what I'm saying? All Gucci Man, these are blood affiliated people. Now, Young Thug, he came out of nowhere, but he's blood affiliated people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck Thug, fuck these, like, you know what I'm saying? Rolling 60s gonna protect the rolling 60s. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name? What's his name again? Gucci. Gucci just came out also talking about how what's the dude name from Memphis he was working? Pooh Shiesty. That how Pooh Shiesty getting treated badly in jail and everything like that right now.
You know Pooh Shiesty gonna get treated bad in jail because he went against the grain. He signed with Gucci Man in a war that Gucci Man and CMG got. Gucci Man and CMG got a war. It ain't got nothing to do with Migos and Rap-A-Lot. It's Gucci and CMG. That's the root of this whole CMG, Rap-A-Lot, Desto, a lot of cash and all that. This all root from a female back then that Gucci got now called Keisha K.O. that Yo Gotti used to mess with. So once that beef sparked up, you see Young Dolph come out of nowhere, not really come out of nowhere, but Gucci promotes Young Dolph something crazy because Young Dolph fucked Yo Gotti girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
a personal dilemma.
Yeah, it's a personal thing. So yeah, so it's been a war between these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Been war. So anybody that fuck with Gucci, they trying to get out the way. So Pooh Shiesty, you signed your life away signing with Gucci Man. Why you think Big 30 the only nigga out here? Because he's CMG.
Well, I was going to talk about Grove Hero the other day because Grove Hero, before all this stuff came out about them saying that he snitched on CMG and them and that they set up Young Dolph, before all of that came out, he was talking about how people know that who was involved in Dolph's death, and that's why he don't mess around with nobody and he stayed to himself. So he was going off about he's the only one that I feel like is really, really still upset about Dolph being killed like that.
He the only one upset because he was the only nigga not on that magazine cover with the triangle with the eye on it.
Yeah, he was going in. I started to do a video about what Grove Hero said way before. I'm going to have to start going with my instinct because he had got on live and he was like, sometimes y'all just need to sit the fuck down and just watch what's going on. Y'all don't always have to be in the mix and be outside with everything. And he started dropping stuff. He started talking about Dolph and how they did Dolph dirty and how people set him up, and people know that he was set up, and people know who set him up, and they still want to talk to them and be involved with them and shit. So I started to really do a video on Grove Hero, and he came out with this, and I really like him. When I listened to him when he was talking, when he did that live, I was like, yeah, he got a lot of sense, and he know what's going on. He don't trust none of them people in the industry. So it's a few of them that's out there. It's a few of them that's out there that don't trust what's going on in this industry. And like I said before, it just looks like a big fish net that they just fishing these young people up out in the game to say they're going to make them a star and make them a rapper or whatever. And then they turn around and just treat them like shit, just dog them out. Either they get locked up or somebody gets killed. So I think everybody should be paying attention to this industry right now because it doesn't even make no sense. How many people are in jail? How many artists have been locked up? You try to get into the industry and become a rapper because you want to get away from that type of stuff. But it just feels like it's more street stuff going on in the industry than it is on the streets. So I think they've been shut the streets down. They just created an illusion and people trying to fall into that. But there's no such thing as the streets, as y'all can see. Because as soon as somebody gets busted, they start telling all that power that we think that these people have just dissipates. Everybody's in jail saying yes ma'am, no ma'am, with their hands behind their back, trying to kiss ass so they can get the hell up out of there and trying to give an image like they don't belong in there. So why even do it? Get in there, create your art, get your money, and get out of here. Sell to the people that's gonna like you for your art and your music. Don't sell to people that's gonna like you because you a crash dummy. That don't make no sense. But I be sitting when I sit in the living room and do a live, it just sounds like I'm in a park somewhere. It don't sound as good as when I'm in my room. But you know, I don't be getting up here too long because I don't really have too much to say. My nephew wanted to get up here and say something about Gunna in light of all the stuff that's been going on with Gunna right now. And everybody knew Gunna wasn't a criminal. Everybody knew he wasn't a gangster. He was just affiliated with gangsters. So when he got locked up, what did people expect that he was going to do? Like, I just say, stop putting pressure on these artists to be these damn gangsters. If you want to see some gangster shit, then you go out there and do it yourself or go watch a movie or something. But you're not going to get this. It's an illusion, y'all. It's an illusion. So I'm about to sign off because nobody comes up here. I don't think people get the notifications or whatever. But I gotta start coming up here more often so that the notifications people can get their notifications. It's my fault because my algorithm is all jacked up. But peace and love. Y'all stay safe out there and stay out of trouble. One.